So Robbie, we exit this season's Emirates FA Cup, but a performance that we can certainly be proud of.
Proud of each and every one of them. I thought we were absolutely magnificent. Said before the game, if we play our football, we'll hurt them. We certainly did that. We had a great start, great finish from Danny. Could have scored before, but we were totally dominant in the first 20 minutes. But we scored the goal. Said about the long throw. Second contacts, they scored, and they're very good at what they do. Then a goal straight after. That's where the game management has to be better. We're trying to play out. Of course, you encourage it, but what you want, your players do is realise situation in games away from home in a cup tie. They've just scored. Just put it in behind them. You can play at the right times. But bravery in trying to play out. We got caught, and then they get the third from a shot. We didn't deal with the second again, and then the half-time message was positive. Play that in the second half. If we get the next goal, we can go on and win it. Great corner, great header from Dorse, and then the fourth at the end. We can do better, defensively. But I'm not going to single players out because as a collective, we were the better team. Make no mistake about that. Anybody who was in the stadium today would have seen that we played all the football. They're very efficient. They were efficient better than us in both boxes. I think that's the difference today. Numerous chances we missed. But again, I'm proud of each of every one of them. We said before the game that we can beat anybody, and that doesn't change. Everybody witnessed that. I hope that their manager comes out, Andy, and says how the game was. They're efficient what they do. They're a good side. I said to you before the game, this football club has done fantastic to be in the National League, and all credit to them. They're a very, very good side. But anybody who was here today could see that we were the better team, and it's disappointing. But credit to them, they go to the next round. Good luck to them. I hope they get a great draw and bring people here and do well.
There certainly didn't seem like there was a two-league gulf between the two sides based on today's performance.
No, at times words can be cheap, and I've said all along. I've said that I believe us against anybody can beat anybody. We didn't win today. We lost 4-2. But when you hear momentum in games and big turning points, it is disappointing. But I'll believe in what I say. I believe in that group. They were magnificent, each and every one of them. I thought Kenji was outstanding. Everybody was outstanding today. But you've got to manage the game better at certain times, and they'll learn. You have to learn that. You want to go higher, but. The celebration at the end, you would not believe that they were two leagues above us in the way they celebrate at the end. But the new lads have experienced that, and that's what it's like. So now I've said to them, let's go on another 15-game unbeaten run. It's just disappointing because I believe at 3-2, that fourth goal is really, taking the sting out of us really. Because I think with another 10 minutes to go, we could have got another, and then I believe we could have gone and won it or brought them back to the leasing.com. But I'm not sitting here. I'm disappointed because we've gone out of the cup, but I'm proud of that performance. And we've shown everybody today how good we are, and we've got to take that into Tuesday against Hebburn. Keep that momentum, believe in the ability we've got, and the supporters were magnificent once again. Absolutely magnificent support from our travelling fans again, and I'm disappointed for everybody. We were so close to the first round. Tamworth, and good luck to them.
You touched on the game management, particularly in that 15-minute spell just after the half-hour mark. The complete sort of difference in the second half, in a half which we dominated for large parts. How important is it about finding that balance between the two now?
Well, I wouldn't say, of course, we in most games we'll have all the ball. And what we did well in the second half, centre half stepping in to create overloads. We had overloads all over the pitch, to the point where we were chasing the game. We allowed Mendy to go 1v1 against their centre forward because we were comfortable, and we pushed that equaliser. And again, the fourth, it can be stopped. But again, they got it. Same business as normal Tuesday. Play like that, with that attitude, with that desire, with the amount of chances we created against a team 2 leagues above. We'll have a great season.
Obviously, it was a great occasion. Both sides played their parts, but obviously it was overshadowed a little bit at the end from your point of view, wasn't it?
No, listen, the fans behind us, you come to grounds like this, you expect, of course, there's going to be obscenities thrown at myself. I understand that, but you know what you don't expect is things thrown at you. That's, you know, that crosses the line. You know, it's very close as well. I think that's disappointing. The ref picked up on it, you know, and the security, and that's disappointing. You know, you're a manager at these levels, and this goes for all managers at these levels. You know, it's brilliant to come to, you know, to stadiums like this where the crowd's tight, it's close. You know, and of course, I'm sure on everybody's highlights you'll hear the obscenities thrown at me, which is fine. You know, I can handle that. I've had it all my life, but you know, when people start throwing things, it crosses the line, and hopefully, you know, they'll be dealt with again. But it shouldn't mask for what was a fantastic game of football from two good sides. But we go again. It's disappointment. It's our first defeat. And I say our because it's we. That dressing room are disappointed because they know it was there for us today. But it's not to be. If I'm sitting here this time next year, we'd have won the league and gone up. So hopefully I'll get another chance in the FA Cup.
We go again Tuesday. Hebburn come to the Leasing.com Stadium, and then obviously Warrington Rylands on Saturday. League attention now, isn't it? Well,
I'm not going to sit here and before the game saying the league's the most important. Of course it is, because it was there for us today. It was there for us today. A quick mention for their staff. I thought they were brilliant. I thought the manager was first class. You know, shook his hand after their staff, and you know, my first thing was, how did we lose that? which I would say. But if everybody's honest, you know, because I've always been honest in interviews. You know, I look forward to seeing Andy's interview, because he knows that we were the better team. We've lost the game, and the argument is that they scored 4 goals and went through. And correct, I'd rather have been in their position, no doubt about it, but we have to take chances. We have to be more efficient. And what they're good at, and you know, one of their coaches said to me after, they put it on teams and they win games. And they've won today, and credit to them. But as I say, Andy and the staff were very humble, and they were, you know, good luck to them.